Well, well, well. Hello, everybody. Give me a moment. I am still trying to figure out if YouTube's broken or not. There you be. I got a robot echo thing. Fantastic. I'd love to hear it. Things are starting off strong. Does that work? Can you hear me now? Do I sound robotic at all? Fantastic. Thank you, Distraught. Decided to plug the microphone just directly into the streaming PC. But that also means I'm going to have to install Discord on the streaming PC. How about the in-game audio? Does that sound good? I got that going through a capture card at the moment. Okay. I'll take your word for it. So today, RSI has released the RSI Salvation. Billy Stickchop, first time chatter, welcome in. Thank you, and I'm glad my video could help you. I actually learned from one of the greats, not Shattered. I did learn from Shattered Orbit, but hi Shattered, welcome into the stream. I learned all my mining stuff, not all of it, but some of it, over at El Guapo. If you haven't heard of El Guapo, he Does a lot of stuff, but primarily mining. Topher, Jaeger, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Welcome into Twitch. First time chatters galore. So today, IAE has started, and guess what? The Salvation has been released. And the Salvation is a starter ship. Starter salvaging ship. And costs about $60, give or take. 60 US dollars-ish. Depends on the package you get. If you get the 10-year, if you get the 10-year package, then it's 60. Otherwise, it's 55, I think. And we are going to go do some salvaging today with that little bugger. But here's the catch. It's only got 6 SCU of cargo space. And so what we're going to do is throw it into the Polaris. How many crew are needed for the Salvation? None. It is a solo starter ship. We'll take a tour through it real quick. If I could open this daggone door. I need the hangar to be opened. Billy Stick Chop with this Prime sub, thank you so much. And also from Upstage Down, thank you for the Prime sub. Remember, if you are on Twitch, Amazon does give you a Prime sub to use on any content creator you want. It's absolutely free. For the free. I think you do have to be an Amazon Prime member though, if I remember that correctly. Use it on me, use it on any creator you like. Just make sure you use Amazon's money. But thank you too for the Prime subs. I appreciate it. Crazy Morph, thank you for the follow. What did I just trip on? What? Still mildly blown away by 6 SCU. Let's get this into the Polaris where it's a little bit brighter in the hangar. And we'll take a little tour. So, one thing I do like in the cockpit is that they adapted the Apollo's MFDs. So while you're here, this is what it looks like. It's very, very minimal, very basic. On the right-hand side here is your hopper filler station MFD. So this is in the cockpit with you. That startup sound is dope. I tell you what. Okay. The hopper also holds 6 SCU. So in total, you could have 6 on the cargo area, you could have 6 in the hopper. And technically, there's one in that, like, it's already created the SCU, but there's not enough space, so it's like, technically you could fit 13 in here. Dur Macabre, first time chatter, welcome in, brother. 07s. Alright, so the RSI Salvation. It's very small, one-person ship. Have you checked the Salvation inside the StarTAC? No, I have not. I don't actually have a StarTAC, so I mean, if you want to bring me one shattered, I will try it. I melted my StarTAC. I picked one up to pair with my Galaxy and Golem, use the Galaxy as a home base. Hell yeah. So this is the outside of the Salvation. Very small, kind of boxy. It's almost very box-like. It does have a little texture to it, but it's very squarish. Oh my gosh, first time viewer on Twitch. What up, James? One of the cool things I did like about the Salvation is it's got these little bumper rails, which I don't know if they actually do anything or not, but they do make it feel a little more durable, like aesthetically. Let's take a closer look at the, oh, here are the engines. And it looks like there's thrusters on the top and bottom, as well as, it's like somewhere around here on both the front and the rear. And then this is your cargo area. And so these will automatically pop out into each individual slot, kind of like the Misc Fortune. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much the ship right there. Very small, one-person ship. Does not have a bed. Doesn't have a bathroom, which is why I'm putting it on the Polaris. There are external openings, and that's what we are going to talk about next, Shattered. So I am going to open all doors. I'm also going to turn off the engines. So it's not even that cool, but there's this. This is an old man step. That's all it is. It's just, it's an old man step so you can get on top of the ship. And since I did open all doors, we are going to go and take a look at the components. So here on the port side, we're on the port side. This is one of your shields. Yeah, yeah, Distraught, that's exactly what it's like. Now it is, you are going to have to run and jump to get on it. It's not quite low enough on a flat surface. Oh gosh. Ugh. And no, you can't mantle it. Like, they kind of overlooked that, right? So you have to sprint and jump to get up there. There we go. Okay. Oh, oh man, it's funny. Okay, we're here. All right. So on the port side, in the rear, you have the power plant. So power plant is rear next to the step. On the near the front, this is like your radar and computer system and everything. Nothing too special about this yet. One right above the pilot seat is the cooler. So the cooler is right above the pilot seat. Now we're on the starboard side. Right here is the second shield. So it does come with two size 1 shields. And then right here next to, there's a step on the side here as well, on the starboard side. But this is your quantum drive. And then, is that the, oh, that's the jump module. So they kind of modified the jump module in here. Oh, no, it's right here. So I wonder what this is supposed to be. So if the jump drive's here, is this just the mechanism to lift it up and down? I think that's what that is. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, is the round thing radar? Good to know. I thought the radar was in here with the computers. Gotcha, 07. I am doing well. Thank you so much for your concern. I appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to take this bad boy out into the wild. That is the wrong way. Oh, life support. Yes, that all makes sense. The oh, good question, Shattered. Actually, so you can't. It's the weirdest thing. So you can replace the heads, but John Cruz in the Salvation video specifically said that the salvage heads would be bespoke to the Salvation. So it kind of confused me, like, and I saw that video after I first got into the Salvation, and so by default the Salvation comes with 2 cinch on each side. So by default it comes with 2 cinch. Now if it is supposed to be bespoke, then I mean they're gonna have to change it at some point, but as of this current point in time it comes with 2 cinch scraper modules, and I changed one to an abrade, and outside of that, I mean, it works just like any other salvage ship. It is designed to specifically work for RMC more than construction material. And is it a rental? I haven't actually rented it, but I, as a Imperator subscriber, I do have one currently. So technically in my inventory I have a Perseus and the Salvation from being Imperator. Gravity Tot, $50 for LTI token. Also, welcome in. I'm flying the rental from the expo hall. Gotcha. Okay. That is why that was so loud. The players' engines were still on. Be honest, Shattered, I have no interest in the Perseus at all. Oh, they're actually in the expo hall, or the whatever you want to call them. That's nice. Oh, you know what I should have put in my title? First one to NYX. What am I thinking about the Clipper? There's a lot of theories about it, and I haven't seen it yet, so I need to go to Orison at some point and actually take a look at it. But I mean, overall, it's another ugly duckling from Drake. It's an ugly duckling from Drake, and it's now taken the throne from the Golem. But it's an exploration ship with a crafting table on it, and that's all I want. I just want the crafting table. So, I mean, we're going to get into crafting a lot on this channel, and it's going to be very important to have those pieces in place. Oh, Mage, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh man, I need to get these alerts on this other monitor. Norse Yeti, thank you for the follow and for the Prime sub. Here. Let me... Well, I am here to check it all out. Hell yeah. Alert box. Launch. Gravity Tot, just subscribed. Thank you for the sub. Gravity, I appreciate it so much. Oh, man. Iggy Dreadful, first time chatter. Hey, man, tuning in for the first time. Big fan of your YouTubes. Hey, I appreciate it, Iggy. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get y'all the right information as much as I can about industry. I love this stuff, and I want to share it with you. So I appreciate you watching. Trying the cryo pads hauling last night. All I ended up with was some new hanger item. Hey, I've been seeing a lot of people using those cryo pods as hanger items, especially the Van Duel ones. Which I don't know if you've seen the Van Duel ones, but they look pretty sick. Quantum calibration failed. What does that even mean? Ah. Don't fly while distracted, gang. Wait, why does this look like Stanton Gateway? Just less rocky. I don't remember there being this many rocks here yesterday. Oh gosh. Oh, don't tell me. Dang it. I don't have a jump drive in my Polaris. No bueno. I mean, it's probably there, just not functional. We're gonna see if we can dock here and pick up a new one. Go from there. Oh, holy cow. Twitch just notified me my streamerversary is coming up in 2 days. How many years has it been on Twitch? Celebrate your affiliate anniversary, November 16th, 2018. Wow, it's been a while. Wait, it's the 20th, so it was 4 days ago? Come on, man. Storage space assigned. Thanks, Jaeger. To be honest, I don't really feel accomplished with it. I appreciate it though. I don't stream enough. I got affiliate, and then like later that year I quit. Well, I say I quit, but I don't know, I was variety streaming and I wasn't sticking to one niche. Variety streaming is possible, it's just very, very hard. Oh, I passed it. Alright, we're just gonna auto dock. Oh, that reminds me, did they fix this in the hotfix last night by chance? I hope so. I heard a rumor that you couldn't call capital ships. Dang. There was a whole ass hype train on here and I missed it? Holy cow. Sorry, I'm catching up on things. To explain, I have a streaming PC and a gaming PC. I just set up the streaming PC like 2 days ago. 3 days ago, I got it fully functional. Here we are using it, and I can't hear the alerts in my earbuds right now. So I'm on the struggle bus. Oh, it's gone. Like that clip in South Park. Yeah, baby. That was my first ever hype train. Did y'all know that? Probably not. But now you do. That's exciting. Y'all are amazing. But let's see here. Baby Killa gave a sub. I love you so much. I can't wait for our next journey together. These are, holy cow, how many follows did I get yesterday? I wasn't even streaming yesterday. Gravity Todd, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's a lot of followers. Shattered, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And Philly and Heinrich. Oh, it's fine. YouTube is my main squeeze, Shattered. Alright, we are going to store the Polaris. Now I need a hangar. We'll just call the Avenger Titan. Retrieve. That's fair. Small hangar. Alright, so the way we work through this. Our ship doesn't have a jump module, or at least a working one. And that's probably my fault. But we are going to come in here. Go to our Polaris. That is the Salvation. I need the Polaris. Oh, it's just an empty jump module. So it wasn't in there at all. Okay, well, we don't have to go through all these steps then. We will just go buy a jump module at Platinum Bay. Avenger Titan, the strongest Avenger. Oh yeah, baby. RC2870, thank you for the follow and welcome in. We're just doing our normal troubleshooting of the Polaris at the moment. We're gonna, if you haven't seen yet, we are gonna take the RSI Salvation out for a little tour of NYX. We're gonna go salvage some stuff. Mostly salvage panels. Jump module, size 3. RSI Polaris. Propulsion, jump, boom. Did the TS2 actually get on there? It did. Fantastic. I went out earlier, but panels didn't want to scrape, so good luck. Well, thank you, RC. I will hopefully... There was a bug that I was experiencing with PCU yesterday where panels were scraping, but they were like double stacking. So after the double stack like split from them, it finally let me do my thing. It's weird. It's like the paint on the salvage panels don't let you work it out. All right. Let's see if this thing will actually work. I absolutely got clobbered in PvE yesterday in NYX. Not sure if skill issue or overtuned AI. If you were fighting the Van Duel, they were probably overtuned AI, but by overtuned, they're supposed to be difficult anyways, so I don't know what the bar is. Pratchett, thank you for the follow. Cryosnep, thank you for the follow as well, and welcome to the Hollers Lounge. Polaris, that's the one. Docking port 2. It actually worked. Hooray! Not a big fan of hauling. Enjoy your content and it inspired me to give it a go. Aw, thanks, Pratchett. Hauling is not the most fun of content, but if you can make fun out of it, it can be very worthwhile and worth your time. I personally am one of those people that likes to min-max like commodity routes and stuff. Not commodity, but like making in-game money, whatever game it is, in order through either trade commodities or whatever the case may be. Macabre, thank you for the follow and welcome. Oh, I should probably open the airlock. Woden, thank you for the follow. Hull Sea Haulers unite. Yes, sir. So what's my next upgrade? Raylan or a hull? I don't know what the Raylan looks like. I can't give you an opinion on that. I know what it's supposed to look like. I don't even know what a follower goal is. Like the last time I streamed on Twitch, none of this stuff was here. Woden, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
I don't know how to set a follower goal, just FYI. That is new to me. Did you already swap to a braids for the Salvation? I did not. When I first pulled out the Salvation, I do have one braid on there. I do not have the other. But when I first pulled out the Salvation, I thought it was just one salvage head. I didn't know it was two. And so I replaced... It said I had 2 cinches on there, and I was like, what is going on? So I replaced one of the cinches thinking it was one salvage head within a braid. So I have 1 cinch, 1 braid.
Takeoff initiated. Safe travels.
It's something that the that Twitch will help you do. Oh no, do I have a hanger? Oh, come on, release me.
Initiated. Safe travels.
Don't do this to me.
Engines are on.
Oh, there it goes.
Engines are on.
That was a bit delayed. Okay. We're good now. Yes, very violent ejection. Now we have to find... Oh, there it is.
Shields are off.
So instead of the triangular SCU containers, it's supposed to be getting normal ones. Yeah. So it's supposed to be getting normal ones. They also, with the rework that they did on the Raylan, is supposed to be getting way more SCU cargo space than it did previously. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised. That's a good point, RC. I wouldn't be surprised if that price point goes up because of the increased cargo space. I mean, hell, they're pretty much increasing the whole A after the Ox releases because it has a bed in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they increase the price of the Raylan.
Shields are off.
Sol in Spain. 07, my friend. Oh, on the rented Salvation version, generally speaking, you are not able to change anything in the vehicle loadout manager for rented anything. You might be able to if you unlock the ports. After I get through the jump gate, I will. I don't know. The whole Baylor head is supposed to be bespoke to the Salvation. So we'll go see if we can pull the salvage heads off of them, or the Baylor heads, I should say. I don't know. Maybe John Cruz was mistaken when he made that comment. Maybe there's more to come in the future. Medium salvage ship soon. I think. I don't know if it'll be soon, but whenever they make the larger portion of the salvaging changes with crafting coming into play or base building, I think we'll probably see it around that time. There are salvage modifiers specific to the Salvation. Yeah. I figured there would be. It's probably going to be a lot lower. Well, not a lot lower, but maybe lower than the Fortune is for RMC scraping. Probably a lot slower. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a minute. Can you be my hero, baby? I mean, unnecessarily introduced. Those are not starter salvage ships, though. Those are small ships. I mean, it's like saying the Gladius is a starter ship. It's not. There are different levels that you go through. Like, if you think of it leveling up from level 0 or 1 or whatever, all the way up to level 10, you're supposed to have salvage ships all the way across that field. So it's obviously the Salvation is where you start, and the Reclaimer is where you end. There might be one bigger than that, because I guess technically the Reclaimer's not a capital ship, but I don't know. I don't know what their plans are, but I mean, you work your way up. So you start with the Salvation, you move up to a Fortune or Vulture, and then you move up to the medium-sized salvage ship, and then you move up to the Reclaimer, and then you move up to whatever's next from there. That is the progression that you are supposed to take with salvaging. So while it may seem unnecessary right now, in the future, that's going to be an important step for new players to get into. And I think that's the piece that maybe you might be missing in that. Investigation. Not lab sample. We will take this one. The capital salvager should have spider legs to turn unfortunate victim around for scraping. That would be terrifying. Oh my gosh. I'm still missing these freaking alerts. Hold on a second. Radiation King, thank you for the follow. TXT Text Doc. That's fantastic. Thank you for the follow. Maynak, thank you for the follow. And welcome in. Till 180, there is a holo of the new Raylan design, and oh, I gotta go to the expo hall and see it. That's the alien salvager? Hell yeah, Shattered. Okay. I need Streamlabs to give me an events log. Please. But I also need this frickin' audio to be turned on too. So I can hear it, but you can't, if that makes sense. Okay, Chrome. Why can I not hear the audio? That don't make no sense at all. Pledge Store has not been updated yet. Well, Kevlar, the efficiencies of the scraping heads themselves are going to be different. I mean, those salvage heads are exactly the same, right? Those will stay the same across the board for every single ship. So if you just buy a salvage head and look at the base stats of the salvage head, those will stay the same. What changes is based on when you hook it up to a ship. So it's not just, hey, this particular abrade is best with this particular ship or this particular whatever. It's each ship has its own values that makes it better or worse in every situation. I'm at 71% Twitch drops. Check yours at twitch.tv/drop/inventory. Thank you for that, RC. Okay, sorry. I'm still trying to figure out this freaking alerts thing. Binks, thank you for the follow. Tancred, Drevik, thank you for the follow, and welcome into the Haulers Lounge. I'm so happy y'all are here. Why is this just not playing any audio? No, I'm missing audio for the alerts. Can you hear the audio for the alerts? Like when somebody follows and stuff? That's my problem. Maybe we just delete the alert box and then add it again? Streamlabs OBS, but yes. Where did that go? There we go. Okay, let's see here. They were working yesterday, or the day before, so I don't know what's going on specifically. That's what it's supposed to sound like. I don't know if you heard that. I don't think you could. Yeah, that's the sound. Okay, now I hear it. Okay, let's test one more time. Let's do a YouTube subscriber. There. Reclaimer got kicked in the balls again so that CIG can sell the Salvation. Mr. Togatsu, thank you for the sub on YouTube. But see, that I tested it in Streamlabs and it worked. And I just Mr. Togatsu just followed on YouTube and it didn't play the noise. What is happening? Evan. Oops. I didn't mean to pin that. I'm new here, I promise. Kind of. Oh god, I deleted the My bad. Okay. That's funny. It's funny to me. Save settings. I guess we'll have to wait and figure it out for next time. I'm going to try to pay attention to my activity as much as I can. Oh, I can pop it out. Fantastic. Thanks, Twitch. Okay. Let's actually go salvage some stuff. And then after we salvage some stuff and see how like efficient the salvation can be, we will head over to the expo hall and see what's going on. Actually, I think I'm supposed to do something with the cube later on. I'm supposed to do a walkthrough of the expo hall. Okay, so Shattered has given me the info. So it looks like the Salvation has the same extraction efficiency as the small ships. But it has a smaller radius multiplier than the small ships. It also has a... Is that salvage speed multiplier? So it looks like it has a higher speed, a smaller radius, and the same efficiency. But I mean, this is all... That's crazy. So the medium salvager is going to... This medium salvager also has... Let me pull this up real quick so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is what Shattered pulled for me. So the scraper name's small. You have the Salvation small. You have the medium, Salvation medium, and large. I don't know what this means. So what, the small would be your Vulture and Fortune? But what is Salvation medium? Shattered, can you help me? If you're still there. SML is the heads. Small. Oh, trawler centibraid. Okay, thank you. I figured they would have fixed the CMAT refinery percentage since they brought out a new salvager, but they did not. Okay. So to that point, Kevlar, there's nothing wrong with the percentage rates that are on there for the refinery. Yeah, it sucks that the reclaimer is at a 15% yield rate, but with the refinery that's in Levski with the yield bonus, that's on the refinery at Levski, you're now pushing yourself up to it's like you get the 15% yield and then add 8% after it's refined. So, or 9%. So you get a 9% yield bonus at the refinery at Levski. So things are looking up. I don't know if they'll adjust them higher, but I think it's intended to be this way, and I don't think it's going to change from 15%. I would hope that they would increase it to 20, because I'm getting the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is they want construction material to be more rare, because you're going to need construction material for building houses. And so salvaging in the future, in my perspective, this is my opinion, salvaging in the future for construction material will turn into pretty much a full-time job. Like, there's always going to be people that need construction materials to build their base, like always. And so to get the most construction material period, you're gonna have to run the reclaimer. Shattered, I do agree with that. I think the reclaimer hopper needs to be larger, especially if that's the end-all be-all of salvaging ships. It needs to be way larger, especially if you're like, unless they end up breaking the Polaris, Idris, and the 890 jump into smaller chunks. The freaking Polaris, or excuse me, the reclaimers needs to be able to fit all of that RMC into the hopper. But at the time that the reclaimer was designed, you got to remember the inventory for the reclaimer was only meant to have a Connie Taurus's size of material inside of it. So I don't know. Technically, since Galaxy will have a refinery deck, it should be able to refine salvage mats now. Yes. I don't think the brain fart. I haven't been in the reclaimer yet. I don't think it has refinery capabilities at this moment, but I imagine for salvage, once they finally implement it, you'll have to go through the refinery process. It's going to take longer to get your material if the refinery is actually on the reclaimer. Like, the way that they worded it is just very vague. No, it's back. I understand that Mike did a video on it, but he did a video on it, he released it, and then like 10 minutes later or something, Jared responded to that post and said that the reclaimer got that specific line where the refinery is being removed, they put it back in. So that is there again. Like, if you go look at the post on Spectrum, the original poster who put it on there, the original poster put the changes on there. So this is what happened, and this is what they changed it to, and this is what it is now. So now it includes that line about the refinery, but it also includes the heavy salvage line. I need to find the body. Are you in here? Nope. Are you in here? I understand the change for the construction material, the whole changes for crafting and so on. What I don't understand is why they need to nuke prices before crafting is in. The only real reason that they would do that is to set the tone of what it's going to be like whenever crafting comes out. And so the player market for construction material and RMC, recycled material, is just going to, it's going to boom on the player market. Like, everybody is going to need that stuff. So if you're a person that's selling all your commodities, your RMC and stuff, to just NPC markets, you're not going to make as much as somebody who's selling to players, which is, it's unfortunate because there's no like trading or anything that's currently in game. There's no like actual trading markets or anything. There's no way that I can securely like sell my goods. Jack Gage, welcome to the Hollers Lounge. First time chatter, welcome. Glad to have you here. But yeah, just, I don't know if they're anticipating the player market is going to have such huge value once base building comes out. Everybody's going to want to be base building, period. They're going to want to be crafting. They're going to want to be base building. Oh, there it is. Hello, my friend. I need to search you. You look a little cold, buddy. Jack Gage. Glad to be here. Fan of your YouTube videos. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I could help you by providing you either content of some kind or information. Ugh. Ugh. Job's done. Okay, so we got that done. We are going to head over. Oh yeah, I should probably take that off screen. Alright, we gotta find some salvage panels. Is the rented salvation viable for salvaging? It's funny you say that. We're gonna go find out. The salvation is brand new, so I have no idea how capable it is or how capable it isn't. It has its own specific stats. Of the little bit that I did try earlier before I started streaming, it definitely seems like it's slower than the Fortune, just in my opinion, but it's also way slower. Way slower than the Vulture or Fortune when it comes to actual like structural salvage. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I need to get a little ways away. I don't know how to say your name. Makoshua? Is that it? Makodua? Thank you for the follow and welcome in. Dual cinch is definitely tiring. Ah, salud. Jack Gage, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate it. I really got to figure out why it's not doing audio for that. Did I turn the audio off for the alert box or something? Oh no. Can y'all... That's... Wait, what is this? Hello? Okay, so that's my audio. Oh. Is it me you're looking for? Jaeger, I'm always looking for you. Big ol' Bear King, it does not fit in the cat. I was working on a video for the Salvation earlier. And I'll just... Oh, I said hello. My bad. My bad. I think that's just my tour of it. Here we go. Okay, so here's the C2. Fits perfectly. Plenty of space. Caterpillar. Lionel sends his regards and wants royalties. Okay. All right, so this is the Salvation fitting into the Caterpillar. It doesn't happen. So then I try to fit it into the front. And you can see it kind of fits, but the door won't close. And so I try to angle it at a different angle. As for the Percy, I tried the Perseus too. Let me... that's the C2. Ah, here we are. Commander Mask, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Big Old Bear King, thank you for the follow. Alright, so here's the Perseus. So, albeit I could have done this in space. So you can get it in there, right? But if you look up, it's going to get crushed. Like, as soon as you lift up the cargo bay, it's going to get crushed. So you technically could get it in there, but you are going to have a terrible time getting it out of the Perseus. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Justin Sider, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Run like that is supposed to be airlocked anyway in there. Cheers, 07, Commander Mask. I thought as much. Yeah, I thought I thought the same thing. I didn't think it would fit, but it was small enough that I thought it might. So Hey, you could do that, Monkey. You could totally do that. Huh. Why is Twitch not showing up on here? On the alert box. Oh, there it is. It just doesn't say Twitch. Surprisingly, it's not too wide. It's just slightly too long. Psychosis. Psychosis. I'd love to play on word there. Thank you for the follow and welcome in. We're actually just going to take a little trip away from the mission that I just did. And then we're going to hop in the Salvation and go pick up some cargo. And by cargo, I mean RMC. We're going to go salvage. But I also need to see if I can actually pull off the salvage heads first, or the baler heads, or if they are actually bespoke. Because that is important. I don't know. I feel like I'm far enough away from that wreck. We'll see. We will see. Why does this sound like the Gladius is outside? What? Alright, well, if somebody takes my Polaris while I'm salvaging, it was meant to be, I guess. Debating on dropping from Vulture to Salvation and Prospector to Golem in preparation for Liberator base. Not sure yet. Hole in your windshield seal. Same problem in my van. Yeah, it's something like that, Bear. Okay, that's the power of Flex Seal. Or Flex Tape. What's it called? I forget. Is it Flex Seal? Like the Rhino spray or whatever?
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Oh, wait. Too many things at once. Ports are unlocked, okay? I don't know if I can get out with the salvage heads out like this. Okay, so it stores them. So you can't take them off manually because it stores them. Okay. Maybe if we get up here, we can see them. No, it like stores it into the ship. Interesting. Okay. Now I know. Does it say they are bespoke since it's intended as a starter? That's a good question. I'm going based off of the video that they put out for the Salvation, which we could pull that up too. Hello, YouTube. Please give me the RSI Salvation video.
Larger ships are important because they are the entryway into a career. That
A big tank that processes.
the pair of the hull and the Salvation comes with a pair of bespoke salvage scrapers.
That's what I was talking about. Now, we go to the RSI website and take a look at the Salvation. A beginner-friendly ship that brings a career in salvaging within everyone's grasp with a compact design and easy-to-use functionality. RSI's newest offering upholds its legacy of hope for the future. 2 extendable salvage arms provide precision hull stripping and efficient material recovery. An internal processor converts recovered materials directly into SCU crates, allowing the pilot to stay seated throughout operation. Light salvage vehicles specialize in smaller derelict reclamation via hull stripping and structural salvage recovering RMC and rubble, a dense construction material with low yield but faster refinement time. So that is specifically going into the construction material stuff and the new... I wonder if they updated the other salvagers for that. Wait a minute. Did I just hear somebody walking on my ship? Maybe not. Weaponry systems. Where are they at? Fuel and tank. It has to be weaponry, right? Utility items. NA. Go figure. Okay. But this comes with 2 cinches equipped. And look, the head, or the module, is a braid scraper module. So you can replace the module. The baler head you cannot replace because you can't even take it off without... I don't know, if somebody else were here, maybe they could take it off while the arms are extended. They do use the word bespoke a lot, especially recently. $18.50. 1850. Oh, my landing gear is still down, so I'm just going slow as hell. Chat, why didn't you tell me? Gosh. I will say this thing oddly sounds like a Drake ship. Like the way the engines just wind up and cool down. Oh, also, I seen it, Rainy, but I was talking. Rainy Day, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are just testing out the new RSI Salvation, the starter salvaging ship. Major Boomer, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Diegetic every time they talk about lore and music. Now that I think about it, yeah, you're right. They do say diegetic quite a bit. Ah, yes. The Salvation. We are in the Salvation. That's the power of a Ford F-150. Oh, this thing is totally just a golem. A golem with freaking RSI paint on it. That's what this is. Yeah, Topher was telling me yesterday that the Perseus audio is just jacked up and causing people to crash. Maybe we just go back to the Polaris and keep looking in the Polaris for salvage, because there's like nothing here. Holy cow. This is the worst experience I've had with salvage so far. Yeah, did it make you feel good, Justin? Oh, man. That name is glorious, by the way. Maybe we go out this way. What is that ship? $550, 1850. Yeah, let's just go back to the Polaris. Holy cow. Oh, you know what? I think I'm on an Australian server too. Maybe I should switch over to US. Where did my Polaris go? Just gone. There's this just gone. Oh no, there it is. Why am I going backwards? This thing's handling is terrible, by the way. Aimatov, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, okay. Flight blades. You know, I think it's funny, Shattered, how we haven't seen any flight blades for any ship since the flight blades came out. But hey, at least you can have them for your freaking for your MPUV tractor. Okay. We are gonna bed log and switch servers because I feel like stuff is just not spawning out here for us because I am on an Australian server at the moment and I can't log out ship and oh, it's because I docked the Polaris. Dang it. All right. Did they fix the issue at Levski where you can't dock your larger ships?
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. Systems check.
Unfortunate. I was hoping the hotfix would fix that. I didn't think you would be able to. That whole thing's designed for, it's designed for the Fury, right? That hangar's pretty freaking small on the tack. Like, I'm not surprised at all. What other ships could it potentially fit into is the question. Like, to have an open storage like that. It doesn't fit in the Caterpillar. It does fit in the C2. It fits in the Polaris, obviously. It does not fit in the Perseus. Stolen Spain just said on YouTube that it doesn't work with the 890. Hey, Blue Arden. Welcome in. What other ships could it fit on? Like, the Idris is an obvious one. Like, I think we know that. We know it's on the... It fits on the... Oh, the Asgard. Shadow, do you still have an Asgard? I don't. I guess I could go buy one in-game. Oh, yeah, the Asgard's in-game by now as well. Just FYI, if you didn't know. As well as the TAC.
Shields normal.
It might fit in the Asgard. I fit the Golem in the Asgard. I think it would be too wide for the Constellation series. Look, I'm sure somebody will do a Will It Fit series. Or video on the Salvation. Oh, very nice, RC. Okay, so the Asgard is a go. I'm assuming it will not be the same for the Valkyrie. Red did it. Very nice. Oh, Red put it in the Valkyrie. Well, that's dope. Ugh. I am not on that pad at all. That's funny. Okay. Can I repair? No. There's a way to do this. And I don't remember what it is. Had to be like landing gear down. And then the glass on the ground too. That's terrible. That doesn't work. Okay. There is a way to do this. I just don't remember how. I haven't done it in so long. Maybe we just go across like this? Maybe this works? But I could have swore the pilot had to be over the pad. That does not work. Hassan! What is that? Hassan Ali Kalani? 07 Commander. Hassan Ali Kalani. Is that right? Did I say that right? I'll feel bad if I didn't. Okay, I think we're entirely on the pad. Can we do it? No. We're just gonna dock. I'm done with this.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Docking request approved. Landing gear raised.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Here we go. That looks like a ship that's going to be impounded. What ship is that? Oh, Guardian. Yes, he did. Fantastic. I'm glad. I hate butchering names, and sometimes people's names are hard because words are hard and my mind is not what it used to be 15 years ago. Where's the... There it is. Go. Auto dock. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Anybody else have this problem where random songs just get stuck in your head? And then you gotta sing them out loud, and they just stay like that all day? And the majority of the time, it's like 90s and 2000s alternative rock music. Sometimes even emo songs. No? Just me? I hear random parts of random songs and it takes me like weeks to figure out what song it is. Baby Killer. What up, baby? My love. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Let me make sure that actually stored. It did. Okay. While the salvation is stored, though, I just want to show you this. Like, you can... They're empty. But you can replace the modules on here. Why are they empty? It says they're in use. Maybe I just can't change them because they're on the Polaris, but I just wanted to show that you can change them. I'm probably gonna have to store the salvation by itself. Oh. Thanks, Binks. It got unplugged. So, you know, that'll do it. Apologies, I'm eating this Uncrustable thing. And it's amazing, for one. If you haven't tried them. But this one's, it's called Crust-Offs. You get them at Costco. Totally worth it.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. You are clear to launch. System check.
I'm just saying, distraught that there's a lot of times I'll get some like non-name brand stuff and it tastes better than the name brand stuff. For instance, the big bag of Fruity Pebbles, the Dino Bites, the Fruity Dino Bites, those taste way better and have way more flavor than Fruity Pebbles do. And also, they don't taste like they're stale every time you open the box.
Engines off. Engines off. You are clear to launch. Initiate. Engines off.
I will probably stream for about another hour and a half. I have to go pick up my daughter from school, and then I will be back on later this evening, my time. Probably after the kids go to bed and stuff. Maybe sooner. Who knows? Yo, can you release me from the dock, please?
Engines.
That was violent. Again.
Shields off.
Okay. Back out into the wild blue yonder.
Auto drive is now on.
All right. I had to AFK just as you were getting ready to salvage. Oh, well, I mean, it's going all right. By all right, I mean we haven't salvaged anything yet. So, I know. I've been here a while. I haven't salvaged anything yet. We got out there and there was like nothing at all that was popping up. Like there were a few minables, but like I started flying around and nothing happened. Bush Renegade with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, That means you get a Prime sub absolutely free. Make sure you use Amazon's money and sub to your favorite, sub to your favorite creator. Use Amazon's money. But thank you, Bush Renegade. I appreciates that. That's what I appreciates about you. Is that all you appreciate about me, Squirrely Dan? Nope.
Quantum drive is now off.
Sochi, thank you for the follow and welcome in. I don't know, I remember mining yesterday, and it was just very little. Like, I was mining for maybe, oh, you know what, maybe it was salvaging. But I was salvaging for maybe like an hour at most, and I was just super tired. And I think from that mission that I had, I ended up like flying 50K away before I actually saw anything. But also, stuff's just gonna keep spawning in like that, like randomly right next to me. That's an issue. Okay, so that's 1850. That's a mineable. That appears to be a mineable as well. It's also a mineable.
Shields are off.
Found a huge quant rock in my golem that I couldn't mine. Tried to die and get my prospector back to the golem. Spent at least an hour trying to get back to my death marker, only to realize it was sitting in the center of yellow. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That is a very nice quant rock. Sochi, first time chatter. Welcome. Yes, and you just followed as well. Thanks, I subbed to you on your and liked your content. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What is that? Mission. Your YouTube. I figured that's what you meant, Sochi. Brother, I haven't even salvaged anything yet. I'm just out here in the Polaris giving you a tour of the Glacium Ring. That's all this is. Salvaging? What's that?
Shields are off.
Brother. Please, Chris. Spawn in some freaking salvage panels. That's not a salvage panel. $7,400. Do you know if you can crack rocks and NYX with the default loadout on the mole since it's bugged where you cannot change heads? Yeah, you can. Most of the rocks that are in NYX are very, very small. If you get the Teach's special, that one comes with a Helix 2 on the very front of the mole. So it comes with a Helix 2 and 2 Klein size 2s on the side. And you can crack majority of the rocks with those, with that the heads on there. Now, as soon as that bug is fixed, I would recommend keep the Helix 2 because you might need it for something larger, but replace the Kleins with something else. And yeah, as Dur said, you can rent the Teach's special mole at Levski. 3,700. Wait. What's 1850? Okay. Oh. We gotta stop. Oh. I just saw one. I seen it. I seen it. Need the mole fixed so badly. I need it too. I love my mole. Although I would personally recommend that you get the Prospector. Or if you're gonna go mining in NYX, I would recommend the Prospector. More often than not, you are going to run into a undersized rocks over here. 14,000, just what we're looking for. See, now I'm 150 kilometers away from that mission, and it just started spawning in crap all over the place around here. What about a Polaris filled with golems? That sounds like a terrible idea. I'd rather use the Idris than the Polaris for that. The ore bags are just so wonky. Oh, but the golem uses different... they actually use the pods. The 16 SU containers. Yeah, valid point. Yeah, that could work. The problem with the golem is, in all intents and purposes, a starter ship. And with that, the golem gives you negatives whenever you're mining. Now, if you want to be the most efficient you can be with the golem, my recommendation would be to put as much power into that bad boy as you can. So, throw on whatever modules or whatever you want to put on there that give you the most power. So if you want 2 surge modules or 2 Riger C3s, and have a field day. But the downside of that is the golem adds 25% resistance and 35% and 35% instability to rocks. Majority of the rocks that are out here have a very high resistance and instability with the new materials in them. So that's why I don't recommend coming out here in the golem. Up here. Alright. So you can see empty hopper. We're going to turn on the auto eject. I think it's on. A focus would be good too, Shattered, because the focus has increased laser power, and it also increases the optimal window. The filter increases extraction power, I believe, and reduces inert material. This drop, that is totally my recommended build for in NYX, is use a Hofstede and a Focus 3. If you really, I would say at a minimum use the Hofstede size 1. Or if you're in a prospector, use the Hofstede size 1 and then the Focus 3 or the Riger C3. The Riger C3 is going to give you power to crack almost every rock that's out here that's within like a 10 to 15k limit. The Focus 3 is just going to give you a better optimal window. So if you're not that experienced of a miner, I would recommend going with the Focus 3 because it's going to give you a bigger optimal window. If you are an experienced miner, you should be fine with the Riger C3 for more power. But also, if you just want a relaxing time, like overall, go with the Focus 3 because the Focus 3 will make your life a lot easier. I like going with the higher power stuff. That doesn't necessarily increase the optimal window because it provides more of a challenge for me. But some people just want to go relax in mine. So, and there's some days I want to do that too. But that would be my recommendation. A Hofstede for sure on the Prospector with one of those two modules. Shattered, are you here? Or Jaeger? Are you listening? Are we supposed to do a IAE tour today as the cube? Or is that some other day? Okay, so in that one large panel, this is one thing I don't like, is I can't see how much RMC I have in there. It looks like I have 5 SCU off that one panel. So 5.1 SCU. Look down and left in your cockpit? What? Oh, you're talking about this hopper station right here? Yeah, that doesn't tell me that how much is on the cargo grid. Gridzilla SC, thank you for the follow and welcome. You can lower the back ramp with a button? I didn't know that. And no, it doesn't do that when you open all doors. Nothing appears to be happening with... You said right Alt K? That just unlocks ports. Yeah, I don't think this back piece actually lowers down. You just have to like look through the grates. Like some kind of crackhead or something. Gridzilla, hello and welcome in. Yeah, Maina, that's what I was doing originally. Oh gosh. Converge, converge. Underpeak, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Welcome in. Look, if there's a button down there to open the ramp, distraught, I will go find it. I didn't necessarily go under the ship, though. Here we go. Like, oh, deploy. Holy cow, what? No way. Ha! That makes this so much easier. I didn't know that. Man, look at that. Learn something new every day. Well, I mean, it's full right now, so... I think it's full. Or almost full. Oh, that's what you're saying. Lower it and then... And if the doors... That makes sense. Okay. And then we can just look out and see how much there is. Gotcha. Alright, let's go open that up. Great idea. Okay, so we have 5 on there. But yeah, the question is, can we use it with the door down? Will the auto eject work with that door down? I guess we will find out. We're currently at 0.5 SCU, so we need to salvage a little bit more. We did the big boy already. Let's go get this one here. That didn't have much scrap on it. That was annoying. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Holy cow. Okay, filler station ejecting. No, it ejected. With it down. Oh gosh. This is so annoying. Michael Scovegard, thank you for the follow. And Mick L11, thank you for the follow. Mick L11. Oh my gosh, that is horrid. O'clock. I got about 45 minutes, gang, and then I gotta head out of here. Disable gimbal, then start the beam? Is that how that fixes that? That didn't fix that at all. Oh, oh gosh. Alright, I'm probably just gonna have to turn off sound effects temporarily. Or at least turn them down. Holy cow, that is horrid. Look, even at 10%, that is still really loud. Okay. I can handle 1%. I have the same problem with several ships that have new audio paths. Something seems to be still a little buggy. Well, I was having the same audio problem. I was having a similar issue with the Prospector the other day. Like when I was turning on... Oh, no. Sorry, it was the Hull C. Whenever we would turn on and off the tractor beam on the Hull C, it would just... It's like it would copy the audio and just keep playing it over and over and over again. And so then those, when you turn it off and then back on, it just stacks all those sounds together. Oh, you know what, Dur? This makes me wonder. Is there a button down here that allows me to open self-destruct, engine on, power off, exit 0G, deploy landing gear? Probably not. Oh wait, what was that? Lights off. Button over here. No. I don't think there is. Doesn't seem like there's a button in the front. We did that one. Where are you? Where's the rest of this? There it is. I think we did this. We did that, big boy. Did that one. Did we do this one? Yep, we did that one. 1, 2. You know what? We do this? I don't think we did this one. I was correct. We have not done this one. Green border is fresh. Does the HUD say 90%? Where? I've never seen that before. Iron Anvil Gaming, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I don't see. Where are you looking, Shattered? Center screen, 3 icons. Oh, right there, the left side circle. Okay. Holy cow, I've always just ignored those. I didn't know those were there. Well, I knew they were there. I just never actually like read them. Silent Rogue 109, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Babble Boom. That would have been a shame, but there are plenty of good content creators out there. Well, that is good to know, Shattered. Thank you for that advice. I haven't gotten mine yet, I'm gonna be honest. What's crazy is normally I'm like always on Twitch and YouTube just watching different creators and trying to mingle, and for whatever reason today I just have not done that at all. I will say these baler heads move pretty freaking quickly. Okay. 4%. Shattered. That is life-changing. Okay. So I swear in the video I saw that whoever was flying the salvage was able to fracture or maybe disintegrate this stuff. I guess not. Just me getting my hopes up. All right. That's everything salvaged. Let's see. Go up here real quick. Yeah, I know you couldn't, but I like I said, I saw something in the video for the salvation and just it confused me. There's also a place I saw too that I wanted to visit. Okay, I think that's it. No, I don't think that's what it was, Dur. It was like in one clip, they were salvaging a ship, or they were fracturing a ship and disintegrating it. And in the next clip that they cut to, it looked like it was a salvage panel from the angle that they shot at. But I think it was just a piece of the fractured ship, like as it splintered off. But it looked like a salvage panel. Ugh. You'd be surprised, though. I know you were joking, but you would be surprised. See, Pratchett? I'm not the only one. Yeah, construction material is still worth more. Okay. Can the Salvation fit in the cargo bay of the Polaris? Oh my gosh, it can. Wonderful. Okay. Can I put the landing gear down with the... I can. Look at that. How dope is that? Imagine if there was a drop cargo feature. Instead, I gotta come back here like an animal and unload my own cargo. Ugh. Now, my only complaint about this is there is no, like, hopper ejection button that I know of. It goes down so little, but it's so nice. But yeah, as far as I know, there's no hopper ejection button on the outside of the ship, so you have to get back in the pilot seat in order to continue ejection of materials, and then you're good to go. Wait, why is Streamlabs giving me errors? Oh, when my microphone unmuted, or muted. So we just take a look down here, continue ejecting, preparing to eject, and then bam. That kind of is an oversight. Like, I was hoping for that, but it is what it is. Overall, it's a really well done ship. I'm gonna have to do a test on between the Fortune and the Salvation. Maybe get like a dead Polaris out here or something to salvage. I don't know. Time them and see how they go. I think that was it. Do I have any? I do. Cargo panel would be a great place for that. That sounds like a troll. It's okay. I'm sure my wife would do the same thing if she actually played. All right. Here's the goal. Get the Salvation out of the Idris or the Polaris. Oh. Camera doesn't like that. It actually went out really smoothly. Okay, so the Salvation fits in both the cargo area and obviously the hangar.
Engines are off.
Oh, Babel, is Argo on Sunday? Oh, the Raylan. That's what you were talking about. Yeah. Liberator can't come soon enough for this gameplay? Absolutely. Just being in the middle of space. I probably could have used the C2. Now that I think about it, I feel like the C2 would have been a better option. Maybe after I get back, I'll switch over to the C2.
Shields are off.
Oh. $55.50. There's one right there. $17.20. There's one right there. $18.70. Yeah, Pratchett. I mean, for what it is, they did a really good job with it. There's a rock that I was about to hit. Does NYX have all mining gear, or do you have to bring ships already equipped? It does have all mining stuff. Not everything, but it has majority of stuff. So, and I hate promoting another video, but I do have a video on the industrial stuff that's happened in NYX, and I briefly go over. I think I briefly go over all the stuff that's in the shop at the refinery. Which I think it's majority of the modules. You have 4 gadgets like most refineries, and then it's like 3 of the size 2s and 3 of the size 1s and all of the size 0s for the laser heads. But obviously we can't change the laser heads on the mole, so it doesn't matter. But you can on the pause 256 into that. Well, there you go. It is really giving me nothing here. Holy cow. Here, let's go over this direction. Oh, we got something. Turn this bad boy down. 1850. Mineable. Ugh. I don't want to mine, Dad. $1,900. Okay, so we're starting to get into some stuff again. I thought you could refine from your landed ship. Does it have to be stored now? You talking about salvaging stuff or no? If you're talking about mining, then yeah, you can store your ship. It'll refine from your ship. If it's not showing your ship as a location that you can refine from, just exit the terminal and go back in. It should pop up in theory. But that's been the oldest way in the book to refine stuff. Oh, no, no, no. You got to store your ship.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Kind of cool. Like I'm flying over to Pyro Gateway and I can just see the Glacium ring like right next to me. All right. Boom.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Let's just go over to Levski. Wow. We're going to Levski. God dang. You play Ark at all? If you're into Tarkov? I did play Ark for a little bit in the beta, and I think I played the first day that it came out and haven't touched it since. Not that it's a bad game or I don't like it. I do enjoy Ark Raiders, but I think I like the intensity of Tarkov more in the first person aspect of it. So I do find myself playing Tarkov. At least PvE at the moment.
Quantum drive is now off.
Holy cow, this thing is thick. Triple C thick. Escape from Duck Off. I've heard of Escape from Duck Off. Oh man. I've considered trying it, but it's just, it looks so ridiculous. Oh god, I should probably slow down. It's a lot of rocks just popping up. $18.50.
Shields are off.
I don't know, maybe we go to Stanton later and try salvaging out there. Just doing the contract missions out there. Or we can go to one of the mining bases and actually look for salvage panels there. I know that those are more condensed, but they're at least findable. Less random. Just holy cow. It's like I started stream today with the mindset of I'm gonna find all these dang panels. Oh, there's one. 12,000. Okay, so we found some more panels near Levski.
Shields are on.
We go. The Fishman just subscribed. Hey, Fishman, and welcome. You're not doing the recover missions to find Rex, or have they broken again? I'm in NYX, and currently I don't think there are recover missions. I mean, there's delivery missions, investigation. But I'm just looking for panels currently, JP. I'll probably go over to... I'm thinking go over to Stanton after. But they haven't changed them as far as I know. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Stanton will be more reliable for panels. Oh, I forgot to open the hangar door. Did it? What faction is that, JP? What category, I guess you could say.
Engines are on.
Oh, Commander Mask. I've only really used the Salvation for a little bit. Like, I did one group of panels, and that was it. My first impressions are it's a starter ship. It is really cool the way that they designed it. I don't really like... There are some curves in here, but it's pretty much just like a square with an X in the middle. Like, that's how they designed it. And so it seems very boxy to me, and boxy is just not my style. But in regards to like how things work and whatnot, I mean, it's a starter ship, and it works like a starter ship. First gen Xbox, hey, that's solid. It does feel like it salvages less quickly than the Fortune, which would make sense because the Fortune is designed specifically to be faster for RMC collection. This ship is also designed for RMC collection, but it's also a starter ship, so it's not meant to be faster than the Fortune. So I think it's in a good spot of all things. I really think they did a good job balancing this in comparison to where the Fortune and Vulture are at. And yeah, it's another salvage ship. I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. But if I were out soloing, this ship has a purpose for new players, is what it is at the end of the day. And it won't be very long after that people will probably get rid of it to upgrade to the Fortune or the Vulture. But I mean, there's also going to be those people that just absolutely love their RSI Salvation. Honestly, it's totally worth it. Like, if you buy this ship as a starter ship, it's totally worth it if you're new to the game. And I say this because it's one of the only ships where you can go out and find like an abandoned ship and make money off of it right away. Just right away. Even if you only get the 13 SCU that you can store on both the cargo rack in the back and internally. I didn't see any LTI for it. All I saw was 10-year. Was there an LTI option for it, Grid? I looked at the war bond for it. Maybe I did get the LTI. Oh, see, I didn't get the starter pack though. I just got the ship. Here, now you got me wondering. What did I do? I did the standalone ship. Standalone ship, Salvation plus Eureka paint, and 10-year. Wait, I did them both? Ha! Oh man, that's funny. That would be why I have 2 salvations. Okay. Oh man, that is hilarious. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I guess so, Hobbit. So who am I watching to get my armor drop? Nobody at the moment. Drop Bear, this does not have a crafting table. This is a starter ship. It's a 1-seater starter ship. So the one that has the crafting table is the Drake Clipper, and that'll be coming out in a few days. Seth Lynch, thank you for the follow. Duchess 1970, that was 10 minutes ago. Holy cow, I am so sorry, Duchess. I can't believe I missed that. Thank you for the follow, Duchess. And welcome in. I can spare the resources, just honestly I haven't thought about it because I wanted to do this. Yeah, so as JP said, the what is it? The Drake Clipper in 2 days will be featuring the Drake. Yeah, Drake will be featuring the Drake Clipper in 2 days, and that is the one that has the crafting bench. Holy cow, words are hard. Well, you couldn't find the crafting table? It was on the floor below where the bed was at, if that makes sense. How much okay. So from one of these big panels, again, we have 5 SCU of cargo. Oh, you mean like this Pratchett? Like how it says Salvation right here? What do you think about that one? Etched into the plexiglass. Salvation. Echo Diff, thank you for the follow and welcome in. It's just like I'm waiting to that point, Mana Burn. I'm waiting for the moment. I'm waiting for the moment when there's a ship that comes out and looks like a Super S. Okay, so my filler station is completely full now. %88 complete? Hell yeah. Another unique name. Thank you for the follow and welcome in. I'm going to have to test this against the Fortune. Like salvaging panels and stuff. Because it just seems so good on these larger panels. Captain Proton, thank you for the follow and welcome. Do I tend to stream around this time regularly? No. I am streaming around this time right now because my wife is home from work and she is watching my toddler. Normally I am around 9 p.m. Pacific time. And I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Do not always maintain it, but I mean, I got to now. This is the job I picked, and I gotta commit. But what a great time to come in, though. Star Citizen offering drops and stuff. Who put the NYX jump point 100 kilometers away from the station? Chase the Auto. Thank you for the follow. And Cecil. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. It is 2:45. I'm going to finish up a few more of these panels, and then I got to head out because I got to go pick up my daughter, and then I will be back this evening. What up, Cecil? 07. I am going to send us over to... I am going to raid somebody. So if you want to hang out and chill for a little bit, I will get us headed in the right direction of somebody I enjoy watching, at least. If you want to go find another streamer that you think you would enjoy watching, by all means. But I am out of here in about 5-10 minutes, as soon as I fill up this hopper. I'll send you over to a stream, JP. Don't worry about it. Unlike YouTube, I can actually raid on Twitch and like send every viewer over to one stream. You just got to stick around and I will do it. I promise. It'll count if you go over there. Salvaging is so relaxing. I'm glad you came to relax with me. Just FYI, gang, if you didn't know, if you are a fan of my YouTube channel, SC Haulers, and you want to talk more, Jazzy Cat, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Caught me off guard. If you do want to follow me or talk to me directly in some capacity, I do have a Discord channel, discord.gg/schaulers, and you can come talk shop with us there. I mean, that is the easiest way to get a hold of me. I may not always be paying attention to it because I do have a life and stuff, but majority of the time I am usually playing Star Citizen. So discord.gg/schaulers. Thank you, JP. Okay, I think Is there more salvage on the other side of this? No, there's not. They lied to me. Almost done. Okay, hopper's full. Let's get back to the Polaris, wherever that ran off to. There you are. I love that it highlights it in green. And my alarm is going off to go pick up my daughter. So there's the Discord for you, for anybody that wanted it. Hi. Oh. Gosh, hold on. Land my ship. In my ship. Oh, God.
Engines are off.
Hold on. No, I'm about to end my stream so I can go pick up the little one from school. If she wants to go, yeah. But she's got to be dressed in like 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, I can't bed log because the Polaris is bugged because I docked it, JP. I have a click macro on my mouse, so we're just gonna do that as soon as I hand stream over. Let's see if she is still online. Pooks is online. That god Josh is also online. I wonder what Josh is doing. What are you doing, Joshy? Oh, he's playing a different. He's not even playing Star Citizen. Oh well. All right, gang. Hello? Can you hear me now? Okay. It's because I didn't put my microphone set up on that scene. So we're just going to exit from right here. I'm going to head over and raid a little old lady named Pooks. And from there, I will be back 9 p.m. Pacific this evening. So that's going to be midnight Eastern time US. That's going to be I I want to say, I think it was 5 a.m. UTC. So if y'all are around then and want some more drops or whatever, got another account, I will be back then. That is approximately how many hours? You're probably going to be asleep, JP. But yeah, it's actually, yeah, 6 hours, because it's coming on 3 p.m. for me. So 9 p.m., 6 hours. Yeah, that is good math. Good math. We are going to raid X, Pooks, X. There we go. So it looks like, I don't know, Pooks is on the Polaris doing something. Is she on the Polaris? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, she's on the Perseus. Go figure. All right, gang. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out on the Salvation with me. It's been fun. It's been real. 07 Gravity, 07 Iggy, 07 Ganshin. Cheers, Renegade. We'll see y'all next time. And I'm Sacks of Wine with SC Hollers. And we'll see you at the next haul. Love you. Bye.